boys and girls. Today we are going to do our next lowercase cursive letter. And as you know, we are more than halfway done with our alphabet. And we're going to warm up our hand today. Since we've done more than 12 letters, we're running out of room up here at this top part. You can use this name section for your warm up and then go underneath it. Or you might choose to use this big blank spot on the left-hand side, which is what I'm gonna do. And you can see through the paper a bit, so you can keep your letters nice and straight and use those dotted lines. So we did lowercase L. You should be an expert on that one. We've practiced that many, many times. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Then we did H, another nice and tall letter. We did K. We've done T. And we've done some vowels, those shorter letters. I, U, and E. And if I'm going too fast for you, please remember that you can pause this video at any time. Then we did some letters that went below the line, had that monkey's tail. We did J, then we did P. I'm going to scoot down and start another line here because my paper's getting kind of bumpy over there and I want it to be nice and flat. We did another vowel. We did A. Then we did a tall letter. We started that same formation of the A and the C, went all the way up and tall for a D. There's that C where we go part way back around. And then most recently we did that N, which has 2 humps, and then an M, which has 3 humps. Okay, so those are all the letters that we've done so far. And now that my hand is nice and warmed up, I'm going to slide my booklet over here. And today I'm going to teach you how to do a cursive X. All right. So to do that cursive X, notice first and foremost that it is a short letter. It only goes to that midway point. Okay, and this is a letter that we lift up our pencil for. There's not too many letters where we lift up our pencil. We do that to dot our I's and cross our T's, but for our X's, we actually have to lift up our pencil as well. I'm gonna start at this blue dot, and I'm gonna go up and down, kind of like a little hill. Okay, so I went up and it's rounded at the top and then out. And then I lift up my pencil and I make a straight diagonal line from right to left. Okay, let me show you that again. Start at the bottom, up to the middle with a nice curvy line. Lift up my pencil, straight diagonal line. So you're going to make at least 5 X's here on this row. Again, please stop my video anytime. It's also a good idea to trace over the ones that are already on your paper. Get your hand going a couple of times. And notice we have a number 1 and a number 2. So this is showing us our first stroke and our second stroke. You're going to do the same thing on the next row where you're just practicing some X's in isolation. And remember, if you don't like an X, if you make something that you don't like, just cross it out, scoot over again. And I'm using a pen today so that you can see my letters nice and clearly, but you should be using a pencil when you are doing cursive. And remember that book should be slightly tilted. If you're a right-hander, your right corner is tilted up, and if you're a lefty, then your left side is tilted up as well. All right, once you've done your X's in isolation, then you're gonna practice some words. You've got axe, mix. Notice I lift up my pencil, crossed my X, dot my I. Then we have a longer word to try, explain. So notice I'm gonna keep going. My hand is gonna stay in motion. Then when I'm done, I'm gonna dot my I and cross my X. So you do each of those words one time, and then you move down your paper and you try these phrases. An exact index, the next exam, an excellent example, and excited pixie. You do each of those letters one time. Have fun.